And we're back. All right, before we get started, if you like this movement and you want to support and see more of it, we would love to work with you. If you have a project, an event, something going on, let us know how we can work together. Also, if you say, hey, listen, I just want to donate, we would love that. So send your information in to info@fatherlessfathers.org and let's work together. All right, so last week we looked at this concept of welded chains. We realized that we all have them in some shape or form, but they're more mental than they are physical. So if you didn't see that video, go back and check it out. The link is below. This week we're going to go a little deeper and look at what I like to call the real chains. See, no illustrations this week, no props, just straight one-on-one talk about our environment. An environment for me that looked like my dad dying when I was young, and my mother being left to raise 6 children on her own. Now, if we have any parents out there, you know that's a difficult task. But she did it. And for that, she's my hero. But it seemed like she had to work 24 hours a day, which left my brothers and sisters and I to be raised by our environment. The environment that we saw every day that made the biggest impression on our lives. That environment that told us that lack and poverty were the norm. That the value of a man was determined by how many women he can sleep with, or that masculinity was defined by the ability to overpower another individual, or that the organ in between your legs was more important than the one in between your ears, or that environment that said it was okay for a man not to be in his family's life. But those aren't the chains. The real change were the men that we lied to ourselves and said that we weren't affected by this environment. You say things like, oh, I made it out. But in reality, you just took a piece of that environment with you when you packed up your bags and left. So this is what I challenge every person watching this video to do. Know your environment. Take an honest assessment of the effects that your environment had on you, whether they're good or bad. Now, I know what you guys are saying. I thought this video was about fatherhood. And it is. But the true foundation of fatherhood is manhood. So we'll stop right there for this week. Listen, fellas, I need your stories, man. I can't do this alone. I'm begging you at this point. Send in your stories. All right, your stories, you don't have to put your name on it. You can make them anonymous, but they will help us all grow together. All right, also subscribe to the page. Send your information in to info@fatherlessfathers.org. We'll see you next week.